Hey. How's everybody doing? It's Russ here from Bez Arts Hub. Well, I'm actually not at Bez. I'm actually at my cabin right now in on Keats Island, and that's where I am, and that's where I'm hanging out today. And we're just thinking about the fall, and I've got some shows to talk to you about, things that are coming up, and just wanted to hang out today for just a little bit and see if if I can encourage you to have a great summer and enjoy the remaining weeks ahead of us. But just to let you know that there's a lot coming up this fall at Bez, and that's pretty cool. We're pretty thrilled. I'm going to put some music on. How about if I put this? I don't know if you know our sound tech, Dan Sittler. He's always got something. He's doing stuff all the time. I put some of his beats on here. He made these beats. Put them in the background. Okay. Well, anyways, I want to let you know we got good stuff coming up. First off, once we get back, we've got our big season opener is Carol Luft, and she is awesome. I don't know if you know her, but she started the Waylon Jennings, and she's whoops. I'm going to back up. Oh, I got too excited. I was moving to the next scenes. She started the Waylon Jennings, and she's also been at Bez with the Small Glories. She is awesome. She's coming. She's also bringing with her the Doggone Brothers. There's some special guests, and I think even yours truly might be singing with her, which is pretty cool. Do you like my, cold summer day at Keats outfit? I'm, trying to look the part. Anyways, that's what we're doing. We're just working on at the cabin and hanging out here, but we're getting ready for the fall. There's a lot going on. So after that, after Kara on the 20th, the next week we've got Hocus Pick. Now these guys, I knew these guys from way back. They are like a Christian rock band from the 90s, but they're having a reunion event at Bez, and it's almost sold out. Like they just announced it, and everybody's in. So that's kind of fun. So there's still some tickets left if you're into Hocus Pick, and it'll be a great show for sure. There's a lot. That'll be a lot of fun. Also coming up, we've got Top Secret. I'm going to move on. Tara Lightfoot's coming. Tickets are not really announced yet. The show isn't really announced, but the tour isn't really announced. But it's happening. I want you to be aware that it's coming, and you're on the inside because you're on our feed. And the tickets will be released very shortly for Tara Lightfoot. Amazing. We can't believe she's coming back to Bez, which is cool. This is a cool one. The Beatles reimagined with Get Back Unplugged. They've played the Rogue Folk, they've played K Meek, they've done different things. Generally, they sell out a few shows. I'm expecting this one to sell out. We might even have to add a show, but that's going to happen in October. And Get Back Unplugged with these great folk musicians and just reinventing our favorite Beatles songs done through these quality musicians and their great skills. Looking forward to that show. That is coming up. The other thing I wanted to let you know about is our dear friend down in the States, a guy named Taylor, is one of the agents we've worked with, and we've brought in Sam Weber and Gunger and others and worked with this gentleman. He's sent us this little clip of this band, Shadowlands. This is Sean Carey and John Raymond. Sean Carey is the songwriter or collaborator with Sufjan Stevens and Bon Iver and others, and John Raymond's a jazz trumpet player. Got all kinds of awards and Grammy nods and whatnot. And these guys are bringing some experimental. I don't know what you want to call it. I'll read what I have here. It's like combining the warmth and beauty of Sufjan's, Bon Iver's kind of aesthetic with improvisational, spontaneous nature of four-time Grammy nominee John Raymond, blurring the lines between indie folk and forward-thinking jazz, lush pop and atmospheric electronic music. It's going to be pretty epic. I don't know what kind of music you're into, but I know this is going to be a stunning night of music, and it's basically coming up pretty quick. And this is not even announced yet. I think the tickets are listed, but it's coming. Well, the information's coming about that. You don't want to miss Shadowlands at Bez. The other thing that's coming up is more local artists. We just love doing a local artist. This band, Headlong Hearts from East Van, and our local Upatones from Langley, we're putting on a show here in October. That is going to be an awesome night. Love it. Love these guys and love local music. And of course, speaking of local music, Bez Open Mic. Bez Open Mic happens every Thursday starting September 12th. And that's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's always fun. It's always great every week. All kinds of singer-songwriters. And in fact, professional songwriters drop in often and try out new music. And people who are just starting out, who just want to get on stage and want to be in an encouraging environment, they just come and they bring what they have, and everybody is so supportive. So supportive. It's a total supportive. It's like a, it's like a big warm hug with music. You got to come to open mic and be a part of that scene. It's always fun. Yeah. The other thing is, oh, we got coming up in November. This guy's coming back. I don't know if you remember John Ward Hannum when he was with us when we had the duking it out, the songwriters with Chris, and he's coming. So, anyways, John's coming back. It's going to be great. He's an award winning from Alberta, Canadian Folk Music Awards. He's great. So we're looking forward to a show with John at Bez in November. That's going to be awesome. Also, just to keep your heads up, there's lots of dance classes always happening at Bez. Lots of cool things for you to be involved in. And there's gospel choir every week. That is always, always, always good. Just love it. And I just really hope that you guys can come and be a part of all the things we got happening. Registration's open for dance and choir and other things right now. And yeah, just come to Bez and get signed up for shows, and maybe I know it's the summer now, but we really want to get these, especially these early ones. The Kara show is happening quick, and that Shadowlands thing I was telling you about, and Hocus Pick, that's coming up really quick. And as soon as the Tara Lightfoot tickets are made available, we hope that, I think they'll sell fast because she is killing it. Of course, the Get Back Unplugged, which is the Beatles Reimagined, is coming up soon. And there's their Shadowlands with these adventurous musicians. That's going to be a cool show. And then, of course, the local artists with Headlong Hearts and Upatones and our Bez Open Mic events. And we'll have, also at Bez Open Mic, we'll have various Artists on the Rise events. We'll be listing more of that. You'll hear more about the Artists on the Rise concerts happen on Thursday nights. Lots of stuff happening. And there's the John Hannum coming as well. And don't forget about all the dance events and dance shows, as well as classes and gospel choir shows and classes, and a lot of things happening at Bez. And we are just really, really glad to be able to work with our community and creating a great space for arts and culture and love. Anyways, thanks for listening. Get onto the Bez website at bezartshub.com and get your tickets. The other thing I just want to make a quick mention of is that we are on our summer sponsor and donor campaign. And we need some new sponsors to join us. We have some from last year joining us. I think a few of the bigger ones have jumped on, which is great. We've still got room for a lot more sponsors to partner with us in making the best season ever, making all this great art available to our community here in Langley, or in Langley, because I'm not in Langley right now, as you can tell by the Mac jacket and the cabin setting. All right. Take care, you guys. Thanks for hanging out and listening. We'll talk soon.